it's up to me, I can show you my world, we can go through it all. You just leave it up to me, take a trip to the stars, I can show you it all. You just leave it up to me, I can show you my world, we can go through it all. You just leave this up to me, take a trip to the stars, I can show you it all. Yeah.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm TJ, this is my dad, and this is my mom. Gang gang.
Gang gang.
Gang gang.
Alright you guys, so this is our first mukbang ever.
Ever.
And this is Taco Tuesday. We made some crunch wraps.
And guys, guess
Ooh, check them out though. You know. We got the Doritos Locos.
Doritos Locos Tacos. Nah, we got nacho cheese shells,
Yeah.
but we got tacos.
Inspired by Doritos Locos.
Word.
You know?
And then we got
Nacho cheese. Got the nachos
Chips.
and the cheese.
and queso.
Chips and queso.
And we're mad hungry. So we're about to dig in, you guys. Got a couple things to talk about.
A little bit. Yeah, we wanted to touch base on a couple of touchy topics, I guess you could say.
Stuff going on in the world right now, but
Yeah.
we're about to start eating first, you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the food first. So yeah. So I know you guys have been watching the news, and if you're not,
You gotta know what's going on.
you gotta know what's going on in the world a little bit. Don't get over consumed in it, but know what's going on. It's crazy, you guys. Like it's really
crazy sad, honestly.
It's crazy. It's sad. It's like outrageous. I know people are mad. I'm mad. When I watch it, I'm like, this is crazy.
I'm mad too.
Yeah.
I'm
And
actually sad.
I'm actually sad too because TJ, of course, has no idea what's going on, but I had to explain it to him because we're watching CNN or whatever. And he's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "That's Washington D.C." He's like, "That is," because we've been to Washington. And he's like,
That's our every year trip.
Yeah, we go there. You know, it's
Well,
nice.
you can't go
story
there
and stuff.
anymore.
But
Not this year.
TJ's like, I never want to go there again. And I'm like, it's not that, T. That's not what's going on. What's going on is that people are mad. People are outraged because of,
there was like gas and they couldn't breathe. So they got like breathing masks.
yeah, people got on breathing masks and everything because they're throwing tear gas. And you don't understand. Of course you don't understand, but
The problem with me is that I shouldn't have to come home and tell my 5-year-old what's going on in the world.
well,
But having a black child, you have to. You have to keep them informed. You have to let them know. You have to teach them how to deal with the police. You have to. Or else if anything happens, you're going to feel at fault for that.
yeah. So basically I had to tell him that people are mad, people are outraged because of how they're being treated by the law. And I'm pretty sure his 5-year-old mind right now doesn't understand, but eventually he will get it. And eventually he's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's
That's what my dad was talking to me about.
That's how I try to parent anyway. Like everything that you tell your kid, they're not gonna understand today, but eventually it starts connecting and it starts making sense. There was a time when I felt like I was racially profiled when I called the cops on a customer. I was working. I called the cops on the customer because the customer basically threatened my life. No, he didn't basically. He threatened my life.
Yeah, you did.
He told me he gonna go get a gun and shoot me.
Tell them the whole story though. Like what
Okay.
happened?
So I was installing cable for a customer, and the customer, I was in the back of their apartment complex. I accidentally turned off their cable. So he immediately comes outside
The
like,
neighbor's cable.
yeah, the neighbor's cable. He immediately comes outside, irate, screaming, yelling, going off on me. I'm like, first of all, bro, calm down. That's exactly what I told him. Like, first of all, calm down. I'm gonna get your cable back on. Just give me a moment. I'm working. That's what we have to do. We have to figure out which lines belong to which apartment. So in the process, I disconnected yours, but I will get it back on. Just give me a minute. Bro started going off on me. Nah, you gonna do it right now? Like my girl in there, and you gonna do it right now and all this stuff. I'm like, hold up. First of all, I said I'm gonna do it, but you're not gonna talk to me like that. I'm gonna do it because I have to do it. It's my job. But you're not gonna talk to me like that. He's like, I'm gonna talk to you any way I want, getting all in my face, all this stuff. I'm like, okay, all right. I walked away.
And
I went.
He came inside.
Wait. I walked away. I went inside the customer's house. This dude followed me into the customer's house. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So I look at the customer. I'm like, ma'am, you're not gonna say nothing to this guy? Like, this,
Like,
do
get
you
out.
know him? Like, is this your friend? Or he just feels like he could just, she's like, nah, I don't know him. She just sat down on her couch. Nah, I don't know him. I'm like, so wait a minute. You mean to tell me you don't know this guy? He's in your house? So obviously this guy is not all there. So at that moment, I'm like, okay, I'm out. I literally left. This dude followed me outside talking about, I'll whip you. I'll do this, I'll do that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go get my gun. So I'm like, okay, go get your gun. So I had a box cutter in my pocket. I pulled out my box cutter and I was like, come next to me and you getting cut, straight up. So that backed him off. He backed off, he went his place, and I'm assuming he's gonna get a gun now. So I went in my truck. I called the cops. The cops get there. The cops say, do you have your ID? At this time, I lost my wallet, so I actually didn't have my ID. That's why I messed up, okay? I didn't have my ID. So the cops get there. They're like, you don't have your ID? I'm like, no. He's like, all
But
right.
you in a work truck, you working.
Right,
you
I
got your
have
work
my
badge.
work badge and everything like that. I'm just like, I don't have my state ID. I don't have my driver's license. So he's like, oh, you're driving and you don't have your driver's license? I'm like, no sir, but I know my driver's license number. I can give you that. He's like, no, that's fine. Just stay in your vehicle and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, I was staying in my vehicle, but mind you, I'm the one who called you guys here because my life was threatened by this guy. He's like, oh, okay, whatever. Basically, starts pressuring me and saying like, you know, you're supposed to have your ID. And I'm just like, okay, I don't have my ID, but this is not what you call here for. You call here because this guy threatened my life. Basically, the cop ends up telling me to leave. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'm out. I left, I didn't connect the guy's cable or nothing like that, but it just was crazy to me that I felt like I was being targeted after I called the cops on this guy.
You're the one that called them.
Right, I'm the one that called them.
I've personally I've never really interacted with the cops before. I've gotten pulled over before, but I've never really like interacted with. I probably got pulled over once or twice. But that's my thing. I try my best not to interact with the cops at all because you never know. You never know who you're messing with. You never know. You never know if they're having a bad day. They can do whatever they want, when they want. If nobody's looking, like, you just never know. And it's scary. It's scary. But me as a woman, they're not as afraid of me as they are men. And I got 2 black men, you know, in my life that I truly care about, you know? And it really hurts me to know that somebody can hurt them
And get away with it.
Get away with it.
Get away with it. That's the sad truth about it. It's like when will things change? You know, would it be in our lifetime? Because our parents went through it. Their parents went through it. You know what I'm saying? Is TJ gonna have to go through it? Is his kids gonna have to go through it?
It hasn't stopped ever.
I don't think it ever will completely stop, but I feel like it gotta be something done with like the policing system. I feel like it starts there. We need police to police. That's the bottom line. Like we need maybe some undercover cops that
They
are
shouldn't
watching.
be taught to
Like
shoot to kill and do all that extra stuff. First of all, we're basically talking about this because of what happened with George Floyd. Not only George Floyd, but every other black man that has gotten killed by the police. But that man did not deserve that. He did not deserve to die.
did they bring up that
What he
was
has in his
intoxicated,
system and what he was doing.
He had fake money on him and all this
He
stuff.
was not threatening nobody's
But
life.
my thing is-
he wasn't trying to kill nobody. Like,
What does that have to do with you taking that man's life? That's the bottom line. Like that has nothing to do with his life being taken.
and what's even crazier
And why can't we
is
get an apology from the president for that? Why can't we get a straight up real something that? But I mean, I don't know. Like I don't get it. You could talk about stopping these riots, but you can't talk about what really matters. The cops over and over doing the same thing. People wouldn't be rioting. People wouldn't be protesting. People wouldn't be doing any of those things if they didn't feel like they had to. And we feel like we have to be heard, to be felt.
It's honestly sad.
It's sad.
It's the only way we're gonna be heard is to riot and to loot and do all this extra stuff. It's the only way. You could stand there and silently protest, but are you gonna be heard?
And the bottom line is people is mad at this point. They mad. So people, And I get it. You can't fight fire with fire, but at the end of the day, for every action, there's a reaction. So, what do you expect? What do you expect when you put people's back against the wall? What do you expect? You can't expect nothing less than people just going crazy. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, cop was honestly scared. He was just scared. He seen a black man, and he got scared. Or did he get scared, or was he just racist?
From what I heard or what I seen.
But if he was racist, then everybody else with him was racist.
What I heard and what I seen, this wasn't his first time harming somebody of color. It wasn't his first time.
Yeah, he did something like in 2008, and that's what I was telling Tony earlier.
2008.
What if he would have pulled over George Floyd in the suburbs, like in the middle of nowhere at nighttime? Nobody would have even been talking about this right now.
And you know what, guys? That's honestly my fear. That's my fear is that
because we live in the country,
right?
And that happens. Usually when you get pulled over,
I got pulled over in the middle of the night, and luckily, that's why every cop is not bad, you guys. Because luckily, I had a cool cop. I was actually speeding. I was on my way home from work. I was working a night job, cleaning up a store, whatever. And he pulled me over. He was like, you were speeding. I was like, honestly, I was a little tired. I might have not been paying attention to the speed as much, but I was on like a little back road, and it was like a 2-lane road. And I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know I was speeding.
Ain't nobody walking around here.
He literally gave me a warning. He wrote it out. He gave me a warning. He was like, it's a warning. Carry on. I've gotten not one, but 2 warnings in my life from police. Mm-hmm. I've got another warning from not wearing my seatbelt. Both of these was white cops. Both of them. Every cop is not bad.
Yeah, we're not saying all cops are bad.
But at the same time, police, I feel like, just need some policing. Like, they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I feel like the whole system.
They also need consequences too. Like if
yeah,
you do
they
this,
need real
if I see this on your body cam, that body cam needs to be checked every day. Like, come on, they need consequences. They're not perfect. Like, they're not allowed to do whatever they want. That's not fair. They're here to protect us, not hurt us.
We got to do better as police. Like,
that's where it starts.
It's cops out here just like us. It's cops out here just like us. I'm sure all of them are not out to get us. You know what I'm saying? And it's white cops out here that's not out to get us. Shoot, it was a whole bunch of white people out there protesting. It's not, to me, it's not a white or a black thing at all.
It's a right and a wrong.
It's a right and a wrong. Yep. That's all it's about. It's about, you doing something wrong. When you got your knee on somebody's neck and they telling you, hey, I can't breathe. They pleading for help.
To me, he did that on purpose. Like
he's calling out for his mother.
He's begging you to stop. You got him in handcuffs, and then I didn't know that there were 2 other cops holding his legs.
I didn't know that either.
There were 2 other cops holding his legs, that he was in handcuffs, and he's begging you to stop. Now, me and Tony watch Live PD all the time.
All the time.
And they do that. They
do.
When people are running and stuff.
But
as soon as they handcuff that person, they pick them up and put them in the car. They don't keep their knee in your neck to make you pass out.
I ain't never seen nothing like that on Live PD.
Never.
And I mean, it's supposed to be live, so.
But maybe they should do that. Maybe they should hire people to watch these body cams live.
Live. Straight up. They do it for, I heard they do it for like Facebook. Like.
They do. Maybe they also should, if the cop takes the body cam off, you should get fined for that or whatever. Like, they gotta do something.
Yeah, it gotta be something.
Something, because it's not fair.
It's not fair. It's really not. It's not.
So we honestly just wanted to let you guys know, like, how we feel about this situation, because it's not okay.
It's not okay. And we feel it. We feel it. It hits home for us because, like, we black. We black in America. And it's real. It's really real. There's no nice way to say that. I got a son. He has no idea right now. But
kids are so innocent. Like,
sooner than later, he's gonna have to figure out what it's like being a black man in America. I mean,
you want some juice tea?
It's just true. We can't hide these things from our kids, you guys, because
it's really dangerous.
It's real.
It's just the reality of it.
My mom was a correction officer. My aunt was a police officer. So everybody that's involved in law enforcement is not bad.
No.
You know, that's
not what we're saying.
Not at all.
But when you do stuff to intentionally hurt people,
Right.
you're a bad person. Period.
And my thing is this too.
Now, let me tell them.
If you
Yeah, wait.
could do that, knowing that people are recording you,
Yeah, like I feel like that would have made you stop.
a sane person, I feel like that would have made a sane.
Like it got to be something mentally wrong with
Right.
him. Like, and he's there with his hands in his pocket, chilling, knee in the neck. The guy's crying. He's bleeding on the ground, like, and you just sitting there. It's crazy. What's not wrong with that, man?
This is a sad time to be an American. Like, there's no other way to put that. Yo. It's just feel. It's like I watched the news the other day and it brought tears to my eyes because I'm like, man, I feel these people protesting. I feel they hurt. I feel they pain because I'm right there. I'm not there with them, but
Yeah.
mentally, I feel what they.
Let me just take one
You know?
more big bite.
We got to do better.
Guys, we have 2 dogs named Ivy and Dutch, and they're both brothers and sisters.
So yeah, you guys, we just wanted to touch bases on that. We're not gonna dwell on that. We're definitely not gonna sugarcoat it.
No, we just want to let y'all know that we get it. We're there. We understand.
Right.
We get it. We clearly get it. How's the food, TT?
Good.
You full, huh?
Yeah.
Dang, already?
What?
You ain't good though.
We just take one more little bite.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna take one more little bite because this thing is good.
On another note, you guys, my eyebrows
They just got done.
pretty fleekish. You know I'm nervous. Do I got cheese on your lips?
Let me see.
Well, on the side of your mouth. If you guys haven't had crunch, let us know down below if you guys want to know our crunch wrap recipe because they're so good.
Stay on point.
Taco Bell got
So
nothing on
good.
us.
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're so
Matter of fact,
good.
y'all need to know our taco recipe, period, because
The taco meat, right?
the meat,
TJ, come on.
we won't do nothing regular.
We're a little extra.
Cheers.
I can't tell you our secret ingredients though. Y'all gotta watch the next video.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. We're gonna put y'all on though. Don't worry.
Do a couple cooking vlogs.
But yeah, you guys, let us know how y'all doing.
You know, we would love to know how you guys feel about this whole situation.
Definitely.
Because everybody got different feelings.
Everybody got different opinions. To be honest, I don't really want to hear your opinion about the looters and stuff like that. I don't really care.
We
because-
already know.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we
But
get
people
it.
mad.
We get it. People mad. I mean, people out here looting black-owned businesses. People are mad. So,
We mad. We mad. It's not right.
but I don't think a new Gucci purse or a new MacBook is gonna make you
us
feel
happy,
better.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not.
New laws is gonna
Right.
make me happy. A new president is definitely gonna make me happy.
Man,
It's
we
fine.
gotta vote, you guys. We gotta vote.
Got
Like,
to.
we have to. It's mandatory. If you didn't want to vote before, look
gotta vote
around.
now.
Look around, cause it's time. It's time for you to be like, yo, you know what? I don't care. I'm voting.
Let us know what's going on in your city. Let us
Right.
know how protests are going. We're in North Carolina right now. Charlotte is going. They're going crazy in Charlotte.
Yeah, they going crazy.
Like
Charlotte.
downtown and stuff like that, going crazy.
And whatever you do, man, stay safe. And if you got kids, definitely don't be out there with your kids. I've seen some crazy videos, yo. With people
People out there with their kids.
yeah, people, kids getting pepper sprayed. They don't care. They don't care, you guys. I'm just saying. And they listening to their president. Their president is telling them to do these things. I mean, they don't care.
Their president. Make sure y'all subscribe, smash that like button,
And
ring
ring that notification bell.
so y'all know every time we post a video. Because if you ain't rocking with the M gang,
You ain't lit.
Come on, y'all. What y'all doing, man? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. Stay safe. We love all of you guys. Thanks for rocking with us. And we'll catch y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.
Cheers. Let me do it.